Another day, another quiz video. Why not? Why not though? Am I gonna do a funny haha Toho quiz again? I am feeling kind of like doing a World of Warcraft quiz. I wonder. I'd love to do a quiz on Sporcle, but my A key is broken right now. So I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. You can see my search history. Asmongold WoW quiz. You don't say. Are you a vanilla WoW master? Take the quiz? Yo, I'm kind of a vanilla WoW master myself.
Hey guys,
Let the winds guide you.
Today I wanted to do something a little bit different. So I made a quiz for people to do with Vanilla WoW.
True.
Even if you're not an expert, guess and try to see how you do. The quiz is going to have 4 sections of questions, 3 with 5 and 1 with 10. And in the last section, some questions may have more than one correct answer. Keep track of how you do in a comment box and I'll give you a ranking at the end. Let's get started. Alright, the first section is going to be where in the world is. So I'll show you an art asset in the game and you tell me which zone in Vanilla WoW that it's located in.
That one's literally...
Where in the world is this statue? Is it
that's the statue of... Oh, fuck. It's in the Burning Steps, but I don't remember who it is. Is it Anduin Lothar? I think it... I don't remember, but it's in Burning Steps.
Eastern Plaguelands, Burning Steps, or Elwyn Forest?
It is in the Burning Steps. Final answer, final question.
It's located in the middle of the Burning Steps.
Yeah. Can't miss it, really.
Where in the world is this thing? Tanaris, Winterspring, Stranglethorn Vale, or Dun Moreau?
If one of the answers was Barons, I would have said that, but it's Tanaris. It's the Gadgetzan entrance.
It's located in Tanaris. It's actually the entrance to Gadgetzan, so I'm sure it's one that you've all seen.
Yeah. I haven't been to Gadgetzan often, but yeah, it's there. Yeah, last time I've been to Gadgetzan. A long time ago.
Where in the world is this bridge?
Swamp of Sorrows.
Swallow Marsh, Swamp of Sorrows, Wetlands, or Ungoro Crater?
Swamp of Sorrows. The color palette looks a lot like Swamp of Sorrows. It has this weird swampy green. Yeah, you know.
It's in Swamp of Sorrows, and it's actually a totally unique bridge. There's no other one like this.
Oh, really? Insane. But yeah, the color palette really looks like Swamp of Sorrows.
Where's this lobster-looking thing located?
AQ.
Is it in Feralis, the Great Sea, AQ20, or AQ40?
No way is this in 40. I think that's in AQ20.
It's located in AQ20 near the boss brewer, the Gorger, and I still don't have a clue what the hell it is. But it does have this weird little goo animation.
That's disgusting. I don't want to see that again.
Where's this rocket car? Is it in Thousand Needles?
Thousand Needles.
The Barrens, or Durotar?
This is a famous quest line in the Thousand Needles. There's a zone called the Shimmering Flats where you help gnomes and goblins race against each other in these little pod racing vehicles.
It's located in Thousand Needles at the Shimmering Flats Raceway.
Exactly.
Section 2. I'm under attack. I'll play the sound of a creature's attack, and you tell me which creature type makes that sound. For example, Murloc.
That's a Murloc.
Which creature makes this attack sound? Is it bears, yetis, furbolgs, or wolves?
I'm almost sure it's bears. It could be furbolgs, but I think it's bears. I think furbolgs make a different sound.
The answer is bears. Which creature makes this attack sound? Is it
raptors,
carrion birds, or raptors?
There's no way it's Nagas. I think it's raptors.
The answer is raptors.
Yeah.
Which creature makes this sound? Is it boars, hyenas, trogs, or kobolds?
Kobolds. Kobolds.
The answer is trogs.
Okay.
Which creature makes this sound?
Okay, because I always forget to count. I got one wrong so far.
Is it ogres, giants, trents, or dire trolls?
That's a hard one. Let me think. I don't think it's dire trolls. And I don't think it's treants. So I think it's either ogres or giants. And I'm thinking about the sea giant outside of Stranglethorn Vale. Outside of Booty Bay that you do for the quest. And I don't think he makes that kind of sound. I want to say ogres. It actually might be dire trolls. I want to say ogres. Maybe ogres. I'm gonna say ogres.
The answer is dire trolls.
Okay.
Which creature makes this attack sound?
Okay, so we got 2 wrong. That's a cat. Yeah, that's...
Is it wyverns, cats, fellhounds?
It's very much a cat, and you know that because when I was a child, a small child, I used to play Feral Druid. Not Feral Druid, I used to play a Balanced Druid, but whenever I ran out of mana, before I got Innervate, I used to run around as a cat and stealth and kill everyone.
Or Crocolists.
It was really fun. I did not discover at the time that you could buy drinks and replenish your mana. Wow. That or I was just a really stupid child.
The answer is wyverns.
Really? Okay. I got 3 wrong.
Raid boss.
Okay. Maybe I'm just wrong.
It's time for Who's That Raid Boss?
It's
I'm
a
gonna show
devil
you a
sword.
silhouette of a raid boss, and you try to guess which raid boss it is. Is it Magmadar, Chromagus, Gluth, or Mome?
Gluth. That's Gluth. Oh, what the
The
fuck?
answer is Chromagus.
Oh, I'm stupid. Oh, that's Ragnaros. I'm stupid. I forgot about the... Oh my god. Gluth is the fucking Exorama's dog, right? Am I stupid? Yeah. That was Chromagus. I'm just out of it. I forgot about how Chromagus looked.
Prophet Skaram, or Ragnaros?
Yeah, that's Ragnaros. By fire, be purged, etc. Die insect.
The answer is Ragnaros. Is it Princess Huhuran, Ganis, Kel'Thuzad, or Battleguard Sartura?
That's Battleguard Sartura.
You will be judged for defiling these sacred grounds.
The answer is Battleguard
Yes.
Sartura. Is it Patchwork, Grobulus, General Rajax, or Golmeg?
That's General Rajax.
Fear is for the enemy.
The
Fear
answer
is for the
General Rajax.
enemy.
Is it Veilstraz, Azure Ghost, Nefarian, or Onyxia?
You... what? The beard makes me think of Veil. I don't think it's...
Forgive me,
Oh,
friend.
yeah, I
Answer
got
is
him.
Veilstraz. And to prove it, here's a close-up of all 4 of their heads, and only Veil has a beard like that.
Nice.
General knowledge questions.
Cool.
There'll be 5 fairly easy questions without tricks, and then there's going to be 5 total BS questions. I had to make it hard for some people out there, guys. Which item is needed to be turned in to summon Lokalor the Ice Lord in Alteric Valley? Is it Stormpike Soldier's Metals, Stormpike Soldier's Flesh, Armor Scraps, or Stormpike Soldier's Blood?
I think it's blood. I don't think it's any of the other ones.
The answer is Stormpike Soldier's Blood.
There
Which
we go.
of these is not a holiday in any way, shape, or form in Vanilla WoW? Brewfest, Harvest Festival, Noble Garden, or Children's Week?
I think it's Brewfest. Right? Was there...
The answer is Brewfest.
Okay.
In Vanilla, which races have racials with a cast time? Hint, there's 3.
Let me think. Well, priest racials doesn't count. Let's see. I don't think Night Elf is it. I don't think... Oh, Undead has Cannibalize. Human doesn't. Orc. I don't think Orc does. Troll. I don't think so. Dwarf? No. Oh, Tauren has the Stomp ability. Gnomes. Do gnomes have some? Okay, Undead and Tauren is definitely it. Trolls? Does Berserking have a cast time? I don't remember. Do orcs have any? Dwarf. Stone form. Does stone form have cast time? I don't think so. I'm just gonna randomly pick probably Orc. I don't think humans have a cast time ratio. Anyway, Undead, Tauren, and Orc is my answer. Or maybe Undead, Tauren, and Troll.
The answer is Gnomes, Tauren,
Oh,
and Undead.
yeah, Escape Master, of course. How could I forget? Yeah, well, I got the Tauren and Undead, I guess. Sure.
Mounts can drop from raids or dungeons in vanilla World of Warcraft. Is it 3, 5, 6, or 7?
Riven, there's Death Charger, there's 4 AQ mounts, so that's already 5, and there's the Swift Zillion Tiger, and there's the Raptor. I'm gonna guess 7.
The answer is 7. Which class cannot learn how to use the dagger skill in vanilla World of Warcraft?
Probably Druids, because Druids suck ass. Oh, of
Only
course.
Paladins cannot use daggers. Alright, it's time for total BS questions.
How many of them? I got 2 more wrong, so it's like 5, right? I don't remember. Fuck. This is the very
Which boss
prestigious
in Black
quiz
and
channel.
White has a mechanic that can be potentially different every week.
Yeah, that's Chromagus, of course. The one that I forgot how he
The
looked.
answer is Nefarian
fuck.
because of the starting ad phase, and Chromagus because of his breath abilities.
That's a
Which
bitch
race of
question.
warrior is the only one that starts with a ranged weapon skill at level 1?
I can only think of trolls because they have proficiency in throwing weapons. I don't think dwarves do that with their with the shooting. I think it's troll, right?
The answer is trolls. They're the only warriors that start with any ranged weapons, and they start with throwing weapons.
There you go. Yeah. Because that's what trolls are famous for. Like in Warcraft 2, the troll unit, there's a troll berserker that throws axes, if I recall correctly. That's what trolls do, basically, right?
How many different legendary equipable items were obtained during vanilla World of Warcraft's lifetime? And Atesh is going to count as 1.
There's that necklace that was gotten by just one guy, so maybe that counts. There's, of course, Atiesh, and there's Sulfura's Hand of Ragnaros and Thunder Fury, Busted Blade of the Winged Seeker. So that would be 4. I don't think I'm forgetting any other ones.
The answer is 5, and I'll show you which ones.
What? But Andonius, what the fuck? Reaper of Souls. I thought that counted as for the purposes of Atiesh, because that's from the Atiesh questline. Alright, whatever.
Thunder Fury, Atesh, Sulfurous, Talisman of Binding Shard, which was only obtained by 1 player, and Andonisus, Reaper of Souls, which was only used during the Atesh questline. The mount is not equipable. Which of these titles is not obtainable in vanilla World of Warcraft? Scarab Lord,
Scarab Lord,
Lieutenant General, or Commander?
and I think Bloodsoul Admiral also. They didn't add them until TBC.
The answer is Scarab Lord and Bloodsail Admiral.
There you
Scarab
go.
Lord was actually added in patch 2.0.
This question is a bit easier after they released TBC Classic, because that's like one of the features that TBC Classic has now. People who have a Scarab Lord now get to show off their title.
3 of the Burning Crusade expansion, so it was not obtainable in vanilla. The Bloodsail Admiral was added in patch 3.0.2, so it was also not obtainable during vanilla. Which final boss
That I
spent
forgot
the
about.
longest time in the game without being killed by players during vanilla? Ragnaros, Nefarian, Cthulhu, or Kel'Thuzad?
It was Ragnaros, because he was literally the first one. People needed to level.
The answer is Ragnaros with 154 days, and he holds the record mainly because people had to level up first to beat him. Alright, the quiz is complete. Congratulations. Now to find out your rank. If you got 21 to 25 correct, you earned the rank Legendary Neckbeard. Congrats.
Actually shaved before this video, so, not to brag or anything, but I'm kind of not an expert.
16 correct.
I don't think so.
Veteran. So you're a true veteran to the game, and you know a lot about it.
Man,
11 to 15 correct.
I've been kind of on a WoW kick recently. I really like vanilla. Should play more of it. It's such a shame that new WoW is not only bad, but that you have to pay for it. I don't know. I really don't like it. I think if Blizzard went free to play, like some other MMOs do, such as, for example, Final Fantasy XIV, you can play through a lot of the game for free, as well as games like, for example, Dragon Nest. I know that's not a very prestigious video game. As well as a game like Phantasy Star Online 2. Also not a very prestigious video game, but a game that I really like. I think if WoW took a little bit from those, made the game a little bit more free to play, not a live service game like it is now, maybe Blizzard could scavenge some, how do I say this? Some dignity from the dying player base. Like, I don't know. I don't think Shadowlands is in a very good spot at the end of the expansion. Whatever. Let's do another one. I liked the first one.
Hey guys, Classic Wins back again. So it looks like some of you guys out there enjoyed my quiz video. So you know what that means. Vanilla WoW Master Quiz 2. I think we're going to try and do these as a monthly sort of thing because I had a lot of fun watching how everybody did. Alright, let's go over the quiz. The quiz
Really?
has 5 sections.
Did he end up doing it monthly? Because if he did, that's actually really cool. You may or may not oh no, the last post was 2 years ago. That's really lame. Man, it's actually kind of sad when people say like, oh, I'm gonna do this every week, and then they end up not doing it.
Let's hear some F's. Who's that raid boss? And general knowledge. And let's go over some of the rules. Pausing is okay. It's supposed to be okay. The timer is just there so you guys know when the question's going to leave the screen.
Okay.
Don't look up the answers, obviously. I saw some people posting their reaction video of the quiz where they're looking up the answers. Come on, guys. Don't ruin it for yourselves. Keep track of how you do for your ranking at the end.
That's stupid.
And some questions in the general knowledge section may have more than one correct answer. Alright, let's get started. This time the first section is going to be Kodo or Kodon't. So I'm going to show you a spot in the live version of the game where I'm riding a Kodo, and you tell me if in Vanilla WoW I can ride a Kodo in the same spot. Also, the name of the zone after a few seconds as well. These are like exact locations, so it's not necessarily the whole zone, because these are like sub-zones. You'll see what I mean when I get into the first one. Can you ride a Kodo in Blackrock Mountain?
I don't think so. No, I don't think so.
You could not in Vanilla WoW. Can you ride a Kodo
Oh
in
no!
Timbermaw Hole?
He fell down. Oh, in the live version of the game you can, but I don't think so.
You could not ride a Kodo.
Anyway, Taurens are so cool, man. I really like their culture. I love their mounts. I love their big city, Thunderbluff. They're probably my second favorite race after Undead. Because, I don't know. I think they're just chill. What a great WoW race.
Can you ride a Kodo in the buildings in Moonglade?
Of course you can. All of the Night Elf buildings are like that, and Moonglade buildings are basically Night Elf buildings. I've played the game for like 2 years, like trying to get to 60 when I was a child, and I played as a Night Elf. So when I got my plus 100 speed mount, I don't know. Man, was that an adventure?
You could ride a Kodo here. Can you ride a Kodo in the waters of Mulgore?
I don't think you could ride a horse underwater.
You could not remain mounted while swimming in Vanilla WoW.
Yeah.
Can you ride a Kodo in the depths of AQ40?
No. Oh, see, up until a certain patch, you could only ride the AQ mounts in AQ40. but after everyone got their crystals, they made it so that like, oh guys, row X, row X, row X. You can ride anything now there.
The answer is no, but you could mount at the entrance, but once you got inside, the regular mounts would not work here until patch 3.0.2 in Wrath of the Lich King. Prior to that, you required one of the resonating crystal mounts.
Yeah,
Great,
pretty
time
much.
for where in the world is. So I'll show you something in the game. You tell me which.
That's in gadgets.
Oh, wow, that it's located in. Where in the world is this snake statue? Is it in Deadwind Pass, Swamp of Sorrows, Blasted Lands, or Tristful Glades?
That looks like the one on top of the Dark Portal. I'm gonna say Blasted Lands.
The answer is the Blasted Lands is actually part of the Dark Portal, and you've seen it at the login screen for years, guys.
Yeah,
Where
pretty
in the world
much.
is this device? Is it in
That's in the suppression room. That's Blackwing Lair.
Gun, Blackwing Lair, Tanaris, or the Deep Run Tramp?
Yeah. Everyone remembers the suppression room.
The answer is Blackwing Lair. It's one of the suppression room devices.
Pretty much.
Where is this observatory building? Is it in the Barrens, Durotar, Stranglethorn Vale, or Tanaris?
That's in the Barrens. That's the fucking... The goddamn... the building where Gazo is, right?
It's in the Barrens and it's located in Ratchet.
Yeah. That's the one.
Where's Nat Pego located in Vanilla WoW? Is he in Stranglethorn Vale, Swamp of Sorrows, Dustwallow Marsh, or Stormwind?
He's in Dustwall Marsh. That's the one also everyone knows.
He's on an island in Dustwallow Marsh.
Yep.
Which section of Scarlet Monastery is this lion statue located in? Graveyard, library, armory, or cathedral?
Cathedral. I don't think it's graveyard, but it could be.
It's in cathedral and it's near the stairs when you're going up.
Ooh, cool.
Let's hear some Fs. I'll play a creature's death sound and you tell me which creature makes that sound when it dies.
I like the RIP picture.
What creature makes this death sound? Is it whelps, silithid wasps, spiders, or raptors?
Sounds like silithids to me. Hold on. Just
The answer
checking.
is Silithid wasps.
Just checking if anyone's
Which
messaging me.
creature makes this death sound? Female night elves, humans, ogres, or Tauren?
I don't think female ogres are a thing, but that's a night elf. That's 100% a night elf. Stop playing it!
The answer is female night elves, and obviously female ogres aren't even a real thing. Ogres don't believe in two genders. Which creature makes this death sound?
I think it's safe to say that we also don't anymore.
Is it turtles, naga, crabs, or makrura?
I think that's turtles. That's a turtle.
The answer is nagas.
Really?
Which creature makes this death sound?
Okay. That's a slime.
Is it larva, bog beasts, slimes, or water elementals?
That's a slime. Yeah, slime.
The answer is slimes. Which creature makes this death sound? Dragon spawns, chimeras, whelps, or dragons?
I don't think it's whelp or dragon, so that leaves dragon spawns and chimeras. I think it's dragon spawns. Hold on.
The answer is dragon spawns.
There you go.
Raid boss.
That's Ragnaros.
Now for everyone.
By fire be
who's that raid
purged.
boss? I'll show you the silhouette of a raid boss. You answer which raid boss it is. Let's get started. Is this Grand Widow Farina, Cthulhu, Prophet Skiram, or Myexna?
That's my Exna. Big brain showing Farolina though. Because she's a Grand Widow, guys. Like the spider.
The answer is Myexna. Is this Veilstraz, Nefarian, Onyxia, or Azurgos?
I can't tell if that's a beard of it or if that's Onyxia's like claw. That's Veil though.
Forgive me, friend.
The answer is our bearded friend Veilstraz, of course.
Yeah,
Is
sure.
this Globulus, Thaddeus,
That's Thaddeus.
Olmec the Incinerator, or Assyrian the Unscarred?
It's Thaddeus. No more pain. Yes,
The answer
exactly.
is Thaddeus. Which of the four horsemen is this? Sir Zeliek,
Ah.
Dame Porthaz, Lady Blaumu, or High Lord Mograine?
Of course, that's Mulgrain because he has the corrupted Ashbringer, the symbol of his church.
The answer is High Lord Mograine. And finally, is this boss Major Domo, Ganis, Shazra, or Sulfuron Harbinger?
That's really funny questions because they're all Flame Wakers. I think that's Domo.
The answer is Major Domo. While they all have the exact same model, only Major Domo uses a trident. The other ones use spears or stabs.
I didn't know why, but I had a feeling that that's Major Domo.
Kind of.
I guess.
And then 5 total BS questions again. Some questions may have multiple correct answers, and you should assume it's patch 1.12 for the questions, which is
Cool.
the last patch before the TBC pre-patch.
Sure.
Which of these items is not lootable from Alteric Valley in patch 1.12? Frostwolf hides, severed night elf heads, iron deep supplies, or storm crystals?
I don't think they would have allowed Severed Night Elf heads to be lootable.
The answer is severed night elf heads.
That's too
those
gruesome.
were lootable in AV originally, but in patch 1.10 they were removed from the loot tables. Which of these abilities is not broken by Will of the Forsaken? Fear, Polymorph, Wyvern Sting, or Mind Control?
Is it Polymorph? I know Fear is, and I'm pretty sure Mind Control is. I think Polymorph, right?
The answer is Polymorph. What was the gold cap in Vanilla
Yeah, an undead player. Also, it's 214.74.
WoW for one character? There was no cap. 99,999.
Oh, how could I?
214,000.
For real, no cap. But yeah, it's
214,784 gold.
214.74.
99,999 gold. The answer is 214,784 gold, which was an integer cap for 32-bit or something. It'll be interesting to see if they keep the cap for Classic WoW.
I don't believe
I'll
that.
never see it. Which race has a racial ability with a resource cost, not including priest racials?
Is it Berserking? That's the only one I can think of. Troll.
The answer is Trolls. Berserking actually has a resource cost depending on your class,
Cool.
and either rage, energy, or mana.
What?
skill is
It
required?
costed energy when we played Rogue? That's so bullshit, man. What the hell? Trolls is such a scuffed race. Anyway, 315.
Get Nyxia for her scales. Is it 280,
You needed the skinning knife that had plus 2 skinning, and you also needed the enchant. Yeah, it was 315.
300, 310, or 315? The answer is 315, but as you know, professions are capped at 300. So how would you hit 315? You need a combination of these items. The Zulian Slicer, Finkel's Skinner, both give 10 skinning, and an enchant for your gloves also gives plus 5 skinning. Alright, it's time for total BS question time.
I miss when professions were important to the game. I feel like the last time that was the case, well, other than jewel crafting and maybe enchanting also, and maybe like alchemy, fucking I don't know. I just miss it when professions were like actually really important. You know, I don't know.
Hope you're ready. Which of these is not a real spell usable by players in Vanilla WoW?
Let's think about it. Blessing of Sanctuary, I think is. Windwall Totem, I think is. Detect Magic definitely is. Sentry Totem definitely is. Hex of Weakness definitely is. Touch of Weakness I think also is. I don't remember. Commanding Shout I don't remember. So it's either of Touch of Weakness or Commanding Shout. And I'm leaning towards Commanding Shout. I've never played Warrior. But from having played the other classes, well, from having played Shaman, I know that the totems are there, definitely. I'm gonna say Commanding Shout. And Detect Magic was 100% in Vanilla WoW. And Hex of Weakness also was, and Blessing of Sanctuary. So yeah, it's either of these two, and I'm leaning towards Commanding Shout.
The answer is Commanding Shout. The rest of these are all real spells in Vanilla WoW usable by players.
Man, this totem was such ass.
Between levels 1 and 59, there's only one class which learns 0 abilities in their spellbook through class quests. Which class is it?
I think Paladin and Warlock, well, definitely not Warlock because of the demons. Druid has aquatic form, Shaman has the totems, Hunter has the... I don't know. Mage has a quest for something. I remember Mage having a quest for something. Rogue has poisons, if I recall. Warrior has the Berserker stance. Well, that's... yeah, sure. Priest... I don't quite recall, but I think Priest might have learned something. I'm leaning towards Hunter. I know Paladin has the quest for the mount, which I think is in the spellbook. Okay, so definitely not Druid, Paladin, Shaman, Warlock, Warrior, Rogue, or Mage. It's Priest or Hunter, and I think I'm leaning towards Hunter. Yeah. I remember when I played a Priest, and I played a Priest for a very short time, but I remember there being a side quest for something. It was like a quest to like heal some guy up, basically.
The answer is mages.
Really?
They actually don't get any class quests to learn any abilities until level 60. At level 60, they get the Dire Maul one for Conjure Water rank 7. All the other classes gain something in their spellbook, even rogues gain poison.
Okay.
There are 2 accessible zones in Vanilla WoW, which have no flight paths for either faction. Name one of the 2 zones.
I think it's...
for you, sorry. And obviously Stormwind is in Elwyn, for example, and I'm not going to allow Hyjal as an answer.
Okay. Hydra would be pretty good. I think Desert Pass is definitely one of them. And I think, what's the most useless zone in the game? Probably, let me think. Wait, hold on. I think Alterac doesn't have any, right? Alterac sucks, right? Yeah, Alterac definitely doesn't have any. I don't think it even has any settlements where they would put a flight path. I'm thinking of every other zone in the game, and I don't think... yeah, I think every other zone in the game has a flight path. Deadwind Pass and Alterac Mountain. Oh, there we go.
The answers are Deadwind Pass or Alterac Mountains. How many 40-man raids have 0 bosses with the beast tag? 0, 1, 2, or 3?
Onyxia's Lair. Blackwing Lair might be also it. I think Nax has the dog Gluth. AQ20 definitely has multiple beasts because it's like it's a thing. I think NQ40, yeah, I think AQ40 also has multiple beasts. At least it has the bug trio, of course. Molten Core, of course, has the Core Hounds, which I think are beasts. Yeah, I'm gonna say 2. I do. If there is a beast in Blackwing Lair, I certainly can't remember it. I think Chromagus isn't a beast. But Onyxia's Lair is definitely one of them.
The answer is 2. Onyxia's Lair has 0 beasts, and in Blackwing Lair, there are also no beasts because Chromagus was not a beast in vanilla. It was changed during Cataclysm to make him a beast.
There we go.
The rest of the 40-man
I didn't try and run Blackwing Lair in Cataclysm. That's for sure.
All have at least one beast boss. Which of these classes can use this exact weapon?
The exact weapon with the green? That's a druid Etiesh. If you don't know, Etiesh is a staff where this ribbon thing, it changes with whatever staff whatever class you are currently, and the green one is for druids, if I recall. I think red is for mages, blue is for warlocks, and yellow is for priests, and green is for druids, if I recall.
So if you didn't know, this weapon is a Tesh, and the answer is just druids. The color of the cloth on a Tesh will change depending on the class, and the druid one is green, so only druids could use this weapon.
There we go.
Alright, that's the end of the quiz. How'd you do? I saw a lot of complaints last time that it was too easy, so I tried to up the difficulty for you guys. Alright, ranking time. Since
I think
now
last
recording
one
this
was
time,
also
let's see what
pretty, like, an enjoyable level of difficulty.